Hey guys, this is King Kong Moy at KingKongTraining.com, and today we're going to talk about stepping on that jab cross. The jab cross, also known as the 1-2, is a staple of any fighter's arsenal, whether that's boxing, kickboxing, or MMA. You lead with the jab, rolling the shoulder up to guard your chin as you go, and you follow up with the cross, where you turn your feet, knees, hips, and shoulders into the punch to deliver maximum force and to give you as much reach as possible. I'll show it from the side. You'll notice that when I throw the cross, I'm turning that foot as if I'm putting out a cigarette. Now, this is thrown stationary, but everything changes when you have to add footwork in. Now, while there are times where you'll be able to throw your punches from a stationary position, it's more common that your opponent will be moving around, and this will force you to step as you punch so you can chase him down. I'm going to demonstrate this first with the jab. So rather than throwing my jab from a stationary position, I'm going to step as I do so, timing it so that my foot touches down the second that my punch is fully extended. I'll demonstrate that from the side. Now, if I were to continue to advance, I wouldn't want to just end in this lunging position. I'd want to bring my other foot with me so that I can continually advance. So, I just stepped on my jab, and you'll notice that my stance is very outstretched right now. I can't follow up with my cross from here because my feet are too wide. And even if I were to throw a cross, it would be incorrect. I wouldn't have my hips turned enough, and it would also leave me off balance so that if I were to follow up with a hook afterwards, it wouldn't fly. So in order to fix that, I would need to either step on that jab, bring my foot with me, like I just demonstrated in the last one, then turn on that cross where I'm still on balance, or, even better, step on the jab, step on the cross as well. You'll notice, as I do so, similar to how I would turn my hips, knees, and feet on a stationary cross, when I step with that jab cross, I'm stepping my feet into a turned position, akin to how I would throw it from a stationary position. Now, while stepping on the jab cross is a very basic combination, it is sometimes trickier than it seems, especially when you're first learning how to do it. The most common mistakes I see would be stepping only on the jab and leaving that other foot behind when throwing the cross, which again makes my hip turn fall short and prevents me from being able to follow up. Another mistake, which is similar to it, is stepping on the jab, stepping on the cross, but not turning my hip, foot, and knee as I do so, not stepping into a turned position. Overcompensating for that, sometimes people will bring their feet too close, which is more apparent when you're sideways. You'll notice that my feet are too close, I'm not in a stance anymore, and when I shift my hip back, I'm off balance. Or, overcompensating even further, sometimes people end up switching their stance. And while there are techniques and maneuvers where you could switch a stance with a punch, a basic stepping jab cross is not one of them. And to reiterate, it's of the utmost importance that you time it so that your punch lands exactly as your foot touches down. Let's talk about when to step on these punches. I like to follow the 6-inch rule to keep things simple. If I step 6 inches or more with my jab, you'll notice that my feet are too far apart now for me to turn properly on the cross. So if I step 6 inches or more on the jab, I'm going to do the same and step with the cross. If I step less than 6 inches with the jab, just getting a little jolt going, maybe for more power, or to just get myself moving, it's no longer necessary for me to actually step on that cross. I'll end up getting too close. So again, if it's less than 6 inches, I can just turn as I normally would. If it's 6 inches or more, I'm going to be taking that step. It's as simple as that. Now that you know how to throw that stepping jab cross, and you know how to avoid the most common pitfalls, you'll be able to pursue a moving opponent with that stepping jab cross without sacrificing reach, power, or balance.
This is Kin Kong Moy at KinKongTraining.com.